back to another episode. Today we are talking about the NFC West. Let me get you in with my guys. Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. We want to discuss today the NFC West. Gentlemen, the NFC West is one of the better divisions in the NFC. There's a few solid teams in this thing. So let's get started right away. And of course, that's with the Super Bowl contending San Francisco 49ers. I say the Super Bowl contending team because they haven't won it. They haven't won it. They
Could have said the other word.
They keep going. They keep, they keep flirting with it, but they not getting there.
What's the other word?
So with that said,
Super Bowl losers.
Let's start the show right away with Mo. Mo, talk to me about these San Francisco 49ers.
They felt like they didn't have to do much, so they didn't do much.
Very similar to
The Lions.
Yeah, but the difference is the Lions weren't in the Super Bowl and didn't lose the Super Bowl. The Lions are just going off of what they lost. But the 49ers felt like they had everything they needed. So they didn't do much in the offseason as far as signing free agents. They didn't do enough trades. They have a little bit of wide receiver controversy with Debo and Brandon Ayuk. So all they did was go get the notable draft picks were Ricky Pearsall, who's a great route runner. I just want to put that out there. He's a great route runner, but he played for Florida. They was ass.
It was shout to Charlie Banks.
Ain't nothing new.
Yeah. Shout out to Charlie. Ass. But Ricky Pearsall was a bright spot on that team. So anytime you look him up, you're just gonna see that one-handed catch in traffic and all that stuff. Ooh, it's so great. But he's a great route runner. It's not enough. But then they went and got a cornerback from Florida State, which is Renardo Green. And I don't know how that helps you win the championship.
Didn't they lose their cornerback at the end of the season with injury?
Oh, they lost their safety for most of the season. Hufunga, he was or something like that. He was out most of it.
And Green.
No, Greenlaw. That was in the Super Bowl, and that's a linebacker.
That's a linebacker. Yeah. They didn't do nothing to help their case. You know, I don't see how you just make it that far and get stagnant. Like, go do something drastic.
The light didn't do that. Bright.
Yeah, when the light shine bright, it's what?
Blind the weak.
You look pretty weak.
Weak as shit in that fucking Super Bowl.
You look pretty weak in that Super Bowl. And then all you did was go draft people. Kiss my ass. And then now we got a lot of tape on Brock Purdy. And other teams molded themselves after you on offense. So it's no longer y'all just doing what you was doing.
Yeah, it's no longer just y'all.
It's no longer just y'all.
Everybody, bro.
It's a bunch of people in that conversation now. So
do you think that Brock Purdy gets exposed this season?
Yes. He was exposed last season. You just couldn't do nothing about it at the moment. But now that moment's over. You was supposed to win it last season. No, this season we ain't finna see that Brock Purdy. And I heavily believe in that. You're not gonna see that Brock Purdy.
Agree.
When you say he was exposed last season, I ask, and again, I'm not arguing with you on that. I'm just asking the question. How so was he exposed? I mean, this is a guy who was an MVP candidate throughout the entire season. I mean, we sat here and we literally argued and debated several times about who was better. Was it Purdy or was it Dak? And I don't think anybody even remotely tried to put him in front of Your boy Corey,
Lamar.
Lamar. Sorry, I had a
Yes, they
brain
did.
fart for a
Yes, they
second.
did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
I
Yes,
did
they
at the
did.
start.
Yeah, this is true,
Yeah.
Corey. You did actually,
I
and then he
like the
came around
first
later on.
6 games in this season.
But
But we're talking about at the end of the season here.
Mhm.
He was still being talked about as the MVP. How did he get exposed?
But if you take, we always said, if you take away a weapon, he just won.
Yeah, this is
If you
true.
just take away just one. But
So,
now
weapon
you
one.
giving teams a whole offseason to prepare for you and your weapons that didn't change. You and your weapons that didn't change.
The blueprint's
And
already out there.
The blueprint's already out there. Then we watched that Super Bowl. So more added onto the blueprint that they already had.
Oh,
And then teams are building themselves after
I'll wait my turn.
you.
Yeah, I got some stuff to say.
I'll wait my turn.
Say,
But
bring it
I
on,
mean,
bring it
yeah,
on.
go
Nah,
ahead, go ahead.
No, he's
What I'm
got to
saying is-
finish.
I just think that they built teams after you now.
Well,
You
now
built yourself.
I agree with that. They build teams off of them now, but in the Super Bowl, I blame the run game. They didn't run the ball like they've been running the ball fucking year. They didn't run the ball. You know what I'm saying? So the Super Bowl, I'm not really blaming it. But when I say the
Kyle
blueprint's out there,
Shanahan is a bad play caller, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
and no, he's a bad play girl on the biggest stage of them all.
On the because what? Go ahead,
Yeah.
say you're saying. Come on,
it sounded like, you know what I'm saying? He blind like a
Yeah.
motherfucker. He weak as shit.
yeah.
But what I'm saying, the blueprint's already out there to beat them because we saw them full on get destroyed this season by one team. And I hate to say it, bro, but it's them boys in purple, bro. Them boys in purple did San Fran so dirty, exposed them for who they are and everything like that. So that's what I'm saying. And it was not even, you know what I'm saying, not even the best players doing it. It's the regular players doing it, doing the work for them. So what I'm saying is that the blueprint's out there.
What disrespect? You
No,
little
no, no.
shit.
Court,
You
that's
little
not
shit.
disrespect.
No. He just said not the best players.
It wasn't.
Kyle Hamilton was the best safety in the league last year. He
Just
was
said the guy from Tampa Bay was the
Not, yeah,
No,
you
I
just
said Jesse
Don't say it.
Bates.
Don't
I
say
said-
no.
I said he was arguably one of the best safeties in the league, but Kyle Hamilton was
I don't like
number
this
one.
backtracking
Right
shit.
here.
from
I
you.
wish we could put the clip right here.
You
said
clip what
the
you
best.
want to clip. You
Man,
tell,
fuck that.
don't you
This
talk
shit-
about
this
Kyle
shit-
Hamilton.
Bro,
Now,
this shit
this is what we
pre-recorded.
no. This is what's going down. The San Francisco 49ers, you guys are disrespecting. They were 12-5 last year. 12-5. They went on that 3-game losing streak. They lost to the Ravens, and then the last game of the season, they rested people and lost to the Rams. Okay, they beat out the toughest teams in the NFC, which was Dallas and Philly. And I'm not talking about a close game. I'm talking about
No.
they did. Remember what you did for the Bills
2 games, bro.
when you put them up? I'm talking about the 2 best teams. You know what you did for the Bills when you put them over their knees? And they were doing that all season to a lot of teams. They were punking them. So you can't sit here and say that. You've got some of the best offensive weapons on that team. You cannot compare other teams to them because you're talking about CMC, who is statistically one of the best guys out there. 1,000 rusher, 1,000 yards receiving. Okay. What Baltimore did, they went against the best defense in the NFL.
That's
So
what I
you
said.
can't say no. You were like, oh well, they were getting beat by the scrubs. The problem San Francisco has. You said not the best players. You said not the best players. You said not the best players, and that's what made me jump up about Kyle Hamilton. We don't talk about the Ravens right now because when we get to the Ravens in the next part, we gonna talk about that. The problem that the 49ers have is they need another offensive tackle. They need more line because when Trent Williams goes down,
Man, hell no.
they get
Oh,
screwed.
come on,
They
dog.
do.
You can't blame the line, bro. This
Man,
motherfucker had
hell
400
no.
yards last year running the ball. You don't need no more fucking line, bro.
Man,
No.
they don't need no line.
Listen.
They just fucked up.
When Trent Williams goes down, I'm
What are
saying
we
when
talking
Trent
about?
Williams goes down, Trent Williams is their piece on that line. That's their only lineman, their real true lineman. If he goes out, because he was in and out last season, you could unplug the mic, go right ahead. They needed offensive line. That's what they should have drafted instead of getting Ricky Parasol. They should have drafted more linemen.
Listen, bro. Just because Trent Williams is the best lineman in the league, period, bro.
Which he
Nobody's
is.
Nobody's gonna live up to his stature. It's like saying if Darren Donald goes fucking down, you expect me to go in there and be the same Aaron Donald. Like, no, bro, that's not the case.
If the
First-
Patriots lost Tom Brady, they wouldn't have won as many Super Bowls as they won. What are we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? It's not the case, bro. Brock Purdy is just used to not looking left, bro. Look fucking left if your guy's not there, bro.
You know, I'm reminded of something. The Green Bay Packers, I'm talking about the old Packers with Bart Starr and them, you know what I'm saying? The ones who won the first couple championships.
A long time ago.
Lombardi, the reason why the trophy is named after him is he used to have this saying, I can give you my playbook. You know what play I'm going to run. I'm going to run the halfback sweep. I run it 35 times a goddamn game. But you still got to stop it. And you can't stop it. And I hear you when you say that this team that they didn't add anything and everybody knows who they got. But you still got to stop it. Have you stopped CMC? Have you stopped Debo? Have you stopped Ayuk?
Have you stopped Kittle?
Yeah. Okay. I want to say, have you stopped Purdy? But even though you say he was exposed last year, and I'm not coming at you, Mo, but I'm just saying, even though you say he was exposed last year, at the end of the season, we literally were debating about him, whether or not he should win the MVP. So I'm not saying you're wrong, because you're probably right, because I was never a fan of Purdy. With that said, they're still going to be the most dominant team in the entire NFC. There's nobody that can compare to them, not even the Lions.
That's beautiful. The Super Bowl turned out to be 25-22, right?
Yeah.
No interceptions by Brock Purdy, right?
Yeah.
He had one touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Does that complete the blueprint?
No.
Why doesn't it complete the blueprint on how to just beat them that day? All you got to do is beat them that day. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. For when he
Does
has
he
the
own that
vendors
entire
together.
loss, though? Is it like it's on him? Is it
No.
him? Or does
No,
the
he
coaching
doesn't.
have
No.
to own some of that as well for the fact
Coaching-
that
And
they
the
should have
injury
knew
to
the
Greenlaw?
rule so that they would have the extra play?
Y'all
At the end of the
know
game, we
I'm
talked
not
about
no.
that during that.
Y'all know I'm not no fan of Kyle Shanahan, bro.
Yeah,
I've
but
been very vocal about that. But what I'm saying is,
But that can't make you have a biased opinion about the team just because you don't
yes,
like
I
the
can
coach.
because he's still their coach.
Yeah, but it can't give you a biased opinion about a team that's been playing so well. Since Purdy took over at the helm, that team has been clicking, and they've
But
been
when somebody
feared
gets hurt,
by
Purdy
the
looks
NFL.
like he's lost in the sauce, and Purdy has more weapons on his team at any given time than damn near every quarterback in the league.
Agreed.
So why in the hell do you choke when you just lose one weapon?
He didn't choke when he lost one weapon. He lost multiple weapons when they went on that 3-game losing streak.
He lost 2 weapons.
Damn.
He lost
Come on,
3.
yeah.
He lost
Debo,
3.
You lose
he
no fucking
lost,
3. No, he didn't. He
he
lost
lost
2.
He
Trent,
lost-
which I think was
yes.
the biggest loss.
Trent,
And he
Why-
lost
Recap.
CMC. That's what I'm trying to tell
All
you.
right,
And
it's a
that's-
lot of
CMC
quarterbacks that
played,
don't
though,
got
but
Trent
CMC
Williams,
played,
bro.
though.
Come
No,
on,
CMC
man.
played.
Come on, man. It's a
Well,
lot
I'm
of
saying
quarterbacks.
that's what happened
that
on the
don't have
3-game
Trent
skid.
Williams. Come on.
And then they faced Baltimore. That was their next loss. And then
Got
they
me
lost
defending
to the
Purdy, and y'all
Rams.
know I don't like Purdy.
All right.
It's a
So
lot of
you
you acting
can't
quarterbacks
like-
that
hold
don't
on.
have Trent
Hold on.
Williams.
And
bro.
then
But
on
y'all
top
acting
of
like-
that, when he
Yeah.
came back, he did have good games during those three.
But you
those
acting
3
like San
losses.
Fran can't do this without Purdy, though. They
They
did
had-
it with Garoppolo, bro.
That was a different team.
Yeah, and I don't like
It's the
Garoppolo.
same exact team. The only
It's
thing you
the
added was Chris
same
McCaffrey,
team, bro. No, it's not a different team.
Only team you added was Chris McCaffrey's the only team, only member you added, bro. The same
That's
exact
a
team.
big ass player to be adding, though, bro. I'm just
Actually,
saying.
But that's what I'm saying. And you had the same result.
That's like saying
A
they
lot of
only
people
added
lost.
Michael
And they
Jordan.
got rid of Jimmy.
You got rid of Jimmy, you added CMC, you got a rookie quarterback, and you still lost the Super Bowl to the same motherfucker, bro.
So actually, Jimmy
But
did
you
it with
didn't lose
less.
it to
He-
like some
Jimmy
any
did it with
motherfucker. You
the
lost
running
it
backs in Miami.
to the
Right.
best quarterback in the
Right,
NFL.
but that's what I'm saying. It's the same result no matter what, bro. Same result. It's the same result
It's the
because
same result.
you
You
went
lost.
there against KC, they beat you, right? way more than what KC had this time. Because KC back then was the issue. They had Tyreek Hill, they had everybody there. This year, who did KC have on receiver? We've been saying all year that they don't have receivers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
There we
still
go.
won the game though.
There we go. And
You
it's
know
the
what I'm saying?
same
And
result.
you added the
But is
best
that
running
on
back in
San
the league for this team.
Francisco or is
Yes.
that on the quarterback? Is that
No, that's
on the
on.
greatness?
That's not on the quarterback. I'm not saying that it's Brock Purdy's fault.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is on coaching staff as a
like,
total.
do the Chiefs like get any type of love for what they did, for
They
being the
get
great
love for what
quarterback,
they
for having the
do,
great
but-
coach, for having all of that? Can they get some love for that?
They get love for that. But you cannot sit up there and send Jimmy on his way for getting the same result as Brock Purdy when he has more weapons.
The argument.
But y'all just said they had the same team.
No,
Y'all said
No,
adding
Justin just
Christian
said they had the
McCaffrey.
same team.
the
We
only thing
said
I'm saying is
Christian
that you
McCaffrey.
took away Jimmy. It's the exact same team, bro. The only thing you added was CMC, bro. But what I'm saying is that you add the best running back to the league to get the same result, bro. You know what I'm saying? To lose to a KC team that has way less than what you lost to the first time.
And they probably should have beat them in the Super Bowl.
They should have. They should
were
have. We
the
watched the game
favorite.
together. They should have won the
beaten
Super Bowl.
them.
But mistakes are made.
I think,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, mistakes were made. And that's why
CMC
they
fumbled
lost
for
that
the
game.
first time in fucking how many games he fumbled. You know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
things that you don't see on the everyday basis, bro. The light shine bright, blind a week, bro. I've been saying it all year. And it's gonna happen, bro. Motherfucker, you never been there before. You got the shambles, you got hit a little too hard, you dropped the ball. It happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna try to double back next year, but just know that all we're saying is that teams are gonna be ready for you next year. You're not gonna be blowing people out by 50 no more. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be sitting your starters by fourth quarter. You're gonna play the whole game, bro. You're gonna get your reps in. You're gonna be tired, bro, because these guys know how to beat you now. The blueprint's out there to beat you, bro. Baltimore put it out there. It's the same thing that happened when Dallas lost, or who did when Dallas lost, that San Fran put the blueprint out there how to beat Dallas, bro. It's the same. It's the same
That's
bullshit.
very
Bro.
different.
No, it wasn't San Francisco who put the blueprint to
Oh no,
beat
the Eagles.
Dallas.
My bad. When San Francisco beat the Eagles,
No, it was the Bills.
No, it was the
no,
was the
it was one of
Bills.
the big ass
The
teams.
Bills definitely put the blueprint.
Yeah, because they
he's
started
talking,
running the
he's
ball.
talking about the press conference where one of the players
Yeah,
talked.
Nick
I want to
Bosa
say it
was
was
like
Nick
he put the
Bosa.
blueprint out there.
Nick
Yeah,
Bosa
that's how that
said,
whole
"This
shit
is
started.
what you do to beat them."
Yeah, the Eagle when
He was
San Fran
very
beat the
specific.
shit out of the Eagles, bro, they put that out there, bro. Let it be known. And what happened to the Eagles, bro? Got shit on the rest of the fucking year, bro.
Yes,
It's all it is, bro. And they're gonna be
Nick
ready
Bosa
for you.
was-
It's not gonna be the same. You're not gonna be running this whoop de whoop 1-2 play combo wombo bullshit. It's not gonna happen no more, bro. Shit's dead.
Yeah.
That shit's
Nick Bosa
always
was
fucked up.
very
By the
specific.
way, I'm sorry
in
that
what
we're
teams he was
focusing
doing
so
that.
much on San Francisco, but
No, don't be sorry.
it's the Super Bowl team. This
Yeah,
is why
bro.
we're focusing on the San
It's all the way
Francisco.
fuck dead for all that shit, bro.
Okay,
It's not gonna be winning by 50 no more. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but you know what? Let's move on because we do have a whole division to cover.
You're right. My bad.
But yeah, this is the Super Bowl team. That's why we focused on them. Okay. Next is the LA Rams. Ooh, the LA Rams. Now, Mr. Corey, I am going to come to you with this one because the Rams are a funny team to me. They're a team that they could be great. They had moments last year where they looked amazing. So, talk to me, Corey. What do you see about this team? How was their offseason?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. The Rams finished 10-7, second in the NFC West, made it into the playoffs. They lost Carson Wentz, Jordan Fuller, but the big hurt was Aaron Donald. He retires, the greatest defensive player after Ray Lewis, in my opinion, right now, to come in to the league. So he will be missed. He's a threat. We've all seen the Geno clip. Oh my God. But to help out, they did do some things. They went and got Tre'Davious White in the offseason, Jimmy G to back up Matthew Stafford, and they went and got safety Cameron Curl to help out in that secondary that wasn't too shabby last season. They went and grabbed Jared Verse off the edge to help out with Aaron Donald. They also went and grabbed a defensive tackle, the third best in the draft, and Brandon Fisk. They moved up to get him to help out to replace Aaron Donald. What's going on? Oh, God. This guy.
Both of them from Florida State. Jared Verse and Brandon Fisk. Florida State. Woo!
They went and got Blake Corum. I didn't like that, a running back. They got Cameron Kitchenson, another safety, to come in. So last year we got to see a breakout. And this was something special, I think, with Puka Nacua coming up, But the surprise breakout was Kyron Williams.
Mm.
If this kid stays healthy,
And we
with-
spoke about that last year.
yeah, if this kid stays healthy because he's been injury plagued, and if they can just get half or 3/4 of what Cooper Kupp was, that offense could be something special. They also have the 12th hardest schedule coming in this year, but they face Detroit, Green Bay, Philly, Miami, and Buffalo. But, if they have a winning record, Miami's going to choke. I think they did well. I think I grade them a B. I mean, there's no way you can replace Aaron Donald. No way. But adding those two pieces, making that a statement saying, hey, we want to fill the void that Aaron Donald's left behind is a great way to start. And going getting Tre'Davious White, who's coming off of ACL tear, I think he's going to be a great piece for them, because it seems like to me that so far every team we talked about, they've all stacked on secondary. Philly stacked on secondary. It looked like the Rams went out and did a bunch of secondary moves. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do this year. Hopefully Stafford comes in healthy too.
The only thing with the Rams, though, it's not so much about replacing Aaron Donald. We already know that. How are you going to move on from the Cooper Kupps, who is starting to tally up injuries?
But they got
can't do
Puka
it by itself. See, you said they got Puka. I'm saying Puka can't do it by itself. I think you need to go they should have drafted
Another wide receiver.
a wide receiver. Because after you go get a Jared Verse, to go get Brandon Fisk, which I'm always going to be like, oh, Florida State, cool, got it. Love my team. But for your team,
okay.
I don't know why they don't go get another receiver, bro.
If you look at it this way, let's talk Aaron Donald, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody put him in a one-on-one situation. He was doubled or triple teamed every snap of the ball, correct?
Yeah.
So now you went and got you're talking about Jared Verse. He's probably going to be in one-on-one situations.
He's going to be in a lot of them.
Yeah, but we don't know what he's going to be in. He's not Aaron Donald. So yeah, you kind of need to have that threat to where we need to leave this guy in a one-on-one situation. We can't let them double him. So we went and get Fisk.
No, I
get
guess
they could have drafted a receiver later on or did
I get
something.
that part, but you could sign. Okay, there's still wide receivers that are available right now.
Yeah, they got a wide receiver in the 6th round with Jordan Whittington from Texas. I'm not saying it was the 6th round. What you want? But
I know what you're saying, but Whittington benefited off of Worthy, who went to the Chiefs, and Adonai Mitchell, who went to the Colts.
Yeah.
You weren't even the big dog on your team.
Nah.
I'm not finna sit up and talk about him.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sit up and disrespect him either. Maybe he just has a breakout time. Maybe they find him. Maybe they found another Puka Nacua.
They need to move Cooper Kupp into that mentor role.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp needs to be the mentor role, because for the past couple of seasons, how does your season end? Injury.
He needs to move into
this one started with injury. And even when it started with injury, Cooper Kupp is the guy. It didn't look like that at the end of that season, not last season. Yeah. It looked like Puka was the guy. So that's all I'm saying. I understand why you go get Brandon Fisk, Jared Verse. I understand that. But how you gonna score now?
So you're saying they should have went up in the 3rd round and picked a receiver then, or try to move back into the 2nd?
This was
I could see that.
I see that, but
the third round because in the third round they picked up Blake Corum, a running back from Michigan.
they didn't need
And
that one.
really, you know what I mean? But I got a bigger
Y'all don't
question.
even have the game plan. Well, that's the oh no, y'all don't have a game plan.
Well, I got a bigger
For
question. How
Blake.
long do you think Stafford stays for?
You only got a year or two.
That's what I'm saying. Why not pick up or make a move at trying to do the let's stash a quarterback on the bench or
They have one.
come on,
This
They
now.
wasn't
wouldn't
a
go.
draft
Please
to do
don't
that.
count Garoppolo.
This wasn't a draft
No,
to do
they
that.
have
Oh,
name.
but
Who?
they I
Georgia.
forgot.
One came out of Georgia. The one
Oh
won the-
yeah.
Stetson Benton.
Yeah, Stetson Bennett.
They do still have they re-signed DeMarcus Robinson and Tyler Higby. They still have Tyler
Stetson.
Higby.
And Stetson
For
was
the
an old ass motherfucker too.
Yeah, he old as shit too, but you have him. He
Bo Nix's.
he really is though. Back to back national
Really
championship.
is. Yeah, he like 29.
Back to back national championship.
Yeah, back to back national
Back to
champion.
back national championship.
How old is
The
he?
boy know how to be a quarterback for real.
Oh, he's 26.
Whom?
Benton Stetson.
He been in the
Yeah,
league like 1
he's
year.
good. He's good. He's just they stashed him. He's just sitting there. He's learning the system.
Yeah.
But they have a quarterback stash already, so I know that for a fact.
All right, so let's get to the next team. Let's let Justin tell us how the Seahawks are not going to finish last in this thing.
Amen. All right, so look, I've been looking forward to talk about this all day because I haven't had a chance to talk to y'all since the draft. You know what I'm saying? I've talked to Mo here and there about the draft, but I'm extremely excited, bro, because there's one thing I've been praying for all year, and it finally happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? First things first is that I've been saying all year long that this team, the defense on this team is top notch. I don't care what none of y'all say. We can argue all day, argue with your auntie. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna argue with me. But we finally are drafting a front seven. We finally got someone who is compared to a future Hall of Famer in Aaron Donald. We have someone who is gonna make a big impact off week one off the Ripski, and he's gonna come in. He's gonna introduce himself to every quarterback in the league. I hope he starts his own graveyard like Myles Garrett, and I hope and I pray that he is as big as and
It
happy.
really looks like he's praying.
Yes, bro, because
He is
I'm
praying.
telling you,
He is praying.
I'm telling you is that I've been saying this all year that the Seahawks are a front seven away from being back to the Legion of Boom and all that bullshit that we had back in 2015, 2016. And they did that. First pick with the 16th pick overall, you go get Brian
Murphy.
Murphy. And
he's a stud.
And he is the best defensive lineman in the draft. There's no argument. You know what I'm saying? You put him right there, you partner him up with Boy Mafe, and it's gonna be a full blown. You know what I'm saying? You re-sign you re-sign Williams, so this is looking good right here. I love it. I love every second of this for the defense. Then you go ahead. You know what I'm saying? They release Pete Carroll. You know what I'm saying? Respect the OG. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think he should have just retired and instead of them firing him and shit, but I think he would have coached. He was 100.
They didn't fire him, did they? They put him in the upper management.
Yeah, they moved him up. But they made it seem like they let him go. You know what I'm saying? He should have just
did it better than the Patriots did it. That's for sure.
Yeah, they did it way better than the Patriots.
I saw
did
that
it,
Tom Brady roast.
I saw that, right? So they moved him up. They moved him up into the upper management. So he's still there. He's helping develop new players. He's doing the little mini camps. He's doing all the technique drills and everything like that. So he's doing that. And you bring in Mike McDaniel. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Corey, for letting me have that. You know what I'm saying? One of the best, one of the greatest defensive minds currently, you know what I'm saying, in the entire league. So that just partnered with our defense. That shit, I can't wait to see what the Seahawks got next year. Now, we're gonna move to the offensive side of the ball.
With that secondary, Corey.
I can't
Remember
wait.
what happened last year when you was talking that?
Oh, yeah.
And every time I was
now they
like,
got your coach.
Best
Now they got your
secondary
coach.
in the league.
Now they got your coach.
Listen,
you saw what your coach
Yeah.
did with the secondary.
word. You think Kyle Hamilton?
we
They
had
got
a
him.
real secondary.
What? You know what I'm saying? But right now, we're gonna move to the offensive side of the ball. There's a new coordinators on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mention the defensive coordinator be on our side because he was back and forth from the NFL and the NFL UK. So he's learning a new system and he doesn't really have any like real NFL experience, like being a defensive coordinator. He was more like a linebacker coach. He was more like one of them side coaches. So this is his first time stepping into that role. And that's the reason why I didn't really mention him. Now you got Ryan Good. He's going to be our offensive coordinator he was that college coach for Michael Penix. He was his
Out of
offensive
Washington.
coordinator. Yeah, in Washington over there. Now that's why Seattle tried to trade up to get Michael Penix because they wanted to partner up with his OC, but Atlanta had different you know what I'm saying, intentions. So they ruined that for us. But you know what I'm saying? So with the new offensive coordinator, the offensive side of the ball, it looks like they're gonna start Geno over Sam Howell, even though I feel like Sam Howell should get a shot, but my personal opinion, hopefully Geno comes out and plays the way he should. But as of ranking them, I have my team ranked third in this division and missing the playoffs this year, bro. So
Wow.
I'm gonna be very honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very honest. I'm a broadcaster in the day, bro. And I'm gonna say my truth. I think we missed the playoffs this year solely based on the quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? We do need a quarterback, and I think we're one quarterback away now
Goodness.
from being
Thank
a
you.
true
Finally.
playoff contender, bro.
You know what? I'm going to give you some credit because that right there is straight up honesty
That's straight up honesty.
and not delusional. That's the honesty to realize that your team needs something that they did not address, and that's what's going to hold them back more than anything else.
That's really it. Because I remember I said it. I've been saying all last year that we need a front seven. They're working on that now. They're getting that. They're getting that together. So now the defense is going to work up. But it's the inconsistent quarterback play that worries me. And that's why I'm going to just say that we will miss the playoffs. I'm not going to say and be like, we're going to make the playoffs. We're going to win the division. No, we're not. You know what I'm saying? Not in division with San Fran. Not in division with, I forget who else is in our division.
The Rams.
The Rams.
Yeah, the Rams is the other one. That's who I was worried about. It's the Rams. Between the Rams and between San Fran, I don't see us winning division. The Rams kicked us out of the playoffs last year. So, and it's because of the inconsistent quarterback play. I'm just worried about that being the issue again, that they need to stop. I think they need to move on from Geno. Let Sam Howell play. Let him play. He was the league passing leader for a majority of the year last year. He was getting the ball, and he was the most sacked quarterback. So imagine with just a little bit of protection and better weapons around him, I can see what he can do. And that's why I want to see that. So, but I know they're gonna start Geno. So it is what it is, bro. Hopefully next year in the draft we addressed our quarterback issue.
I got a question for you. Based off of that, if they did start Hal, if they did decide to start Hal, who's your running back?
K9.
Mm.
Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker.
I mean, he's not bad, but I would have liked to have
He's
seen
still
some
there.
type of.
He's not
of an
bad.
upgrade. He's not bad.
What are we?
I would have
What
liked
are
to
we
have seen
doing,
an
bro?
upgrade to the offense, and that's where, like, I think they focus completely on the defense, which is why they
Did you
are
see
the
what he
third
did
best
last
team
year?
in their division.
I mean, the offense is not a bad offense, bro. You have three. Tyler Lockett is 100 years old. You know what I'm saying? So
I was
He's
just
still
about to say
productive.
that.
He's
yeah,
still
Tyler Lockett's 100 years old,
producing.
but you have JSN, and you have DK. Which DK, I think
DK
DK,
doesn't do shit. He's just
yeah,
solid
bro.
and
But
a
he's
brick.
not getting
He's
the
super
ball.
fucking
He's just
fast.
big as shit.
He's
But
got to get
yeah,
the
he's
ball.
big as hell. He's fast as hell, and he should be the
I
best
see you, Mo.
wide receiver. He should be the best wide receiver in the league. He should.
He should be, but with the
he's not.
Seahawks DK now, listen, DK, if DK breaks open, DK is getting the ball. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to majority, they're not throwing the ball at DK. They're not looking for DK. Geno, the way that the Seahawks run their offense, they look through the tight ends, they look through the running backs, they look for the out routes or the check downs. They're doing the check downs mainly. They look for Tyler Lockett. Lockett is one of the most, he's old as shit, but he gets the most targets out of everybody on this team. There's a reason why, bro. He's an amazing route runner.
Yeah, because
And
DK
because
is
DK
not what he should be.
But DK is also the diversion, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they send
No,
DK.
he's running cardio.
Yeah,
Yo,
he's
are-
running
are
cardio, but
y'all-
let him break free. That
Are
ball's
y'all?
going
What are we talking about?
Are y'all looking at what you're saying? DK had more yards than Lockett.
bro. But
He
that's what
led
I'm
the
saying.
team
You
and
can't
had
go by
more
the yards, bro.
touchdowns.
You
He-
can't go by the yards. You can't go by the touchdown. This is Monty. I'm telling y'all, bro. Listen,
Lockett had
I will
what,
get passionate.
79
You
receptions.
don't want me to get passionate, bro.
No, get passionate because what are
Get
you
passionate.
talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking
This
about?
is what I'm talking
You're
about.
running
Look,
cardio?
the reason why I would have more yards too if I ran a 99-yard streak every fucking play too. I promise you I would. I promise you I would. That's the reason why I'm saying that, bro. DK runs straight up the field, and if he blows you the fuck out, guess what they're gonna do?
Does no route running. None.
There's no route
Yes,
running there, bro.
he does.
And he had 66
His route
receptions.
is
It's
that's
a streak
That's
route and an
your
out
route.
route.
Go and go
the
faster than
sideline.
everybody
That's what he
else.
looks
But
for.
He's
no,
also
he
going
does
up the
that
middle
like-
because
but
nobody. He's
not
also
as
going
good
up the
as-
middle because they don't have a receiver that's built like him that can go up the middle and catch the ball.
Yeah,
he
but he's
also does that.
outrunning
That's a
people. That's
slant.
what I'm
That's an
saying.
inside slant.
That's
What
why.
are we
That's why
talking about?
he gets open because he's outrunning people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lockett's the route runner. Lockett's gonna leave you in your
Yes.
boots. Your boots gonna be right there, and he's gonna
Yes.
keep going.
Yes, he is a route runner.
Yeah, he's the route
But
runner,
to
bro.
sit up there and say DK ain't doing nothing but cardio is
No,
crazy.
but what I'm saying is that's what Seattle uses him for. He's the diversion, bro.
That's all
If
it
he
is.
breaks open, give him the ball. But he's not the main target. They're not looking at him, bro. They're not looking at DK, bro. They're looking at Lockett. They're looking to get Lockett. Look at JSN. They're trying to get the route runners the ball.
He had 60
DK's the diversion. Now, if
receptions last
DK
year,
breaks
bro.
one, if he breaks one, by all means, bro, they're gonna let that
66.
shit go. But they're
I'm
not
sorry,
looking
I
at him.
missed those last 6.
You know what I'm saying? Noah Fant gets the ball, bro. He's the up middle. He's the big guy up the middle. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying is that DK's a diversion, bro.
Yeah.
JSN and Ty Lockett are getting the ball. Those are the route runners. Those are the target. But Ty Lockett's 115 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they need to
Last
move
I
on,
checked,
bro.
it's a 17-game season, and he had 1,100 yards. Let's stop acting like he's Tyreek Hill, okay? He's not. He wants to sit there and talk like he is, but let's stop acting like he's Tyreek
Big
Hill.
as
But
shit.
y'all attacked me because of Calvin Ridley. I peeped that about
Whoa,
2
I
shows
didn't attack
ago.
you for Calvin Ridley.
I know you did, but I know who did.
I didn't tell you. Really, I don't.
Well,
I know
he
who
attacked
did.
you for
Lockett had
everything you say.
894
who did.
yards.
So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
All right,
But
let me ask you a question now, because you're looking at yards, right? How many receptions Tyler Lockett had last year?
Tyler Lockett had
79.
Tyler Lockett had 79 and 122
Okay, how many
targets.
receptions did DK Metcalf?
DK had 66 and
66.
119
My question,
targets.
my answer was fucking said right there, bro. That's it. Receptions. Don't look at the yards.
So
He's
because
running
he
streak
had
every
like
play, bro.
12 or 13 more receptions.
They played Dallas. I think
And they
was it
had
the
about the
Dallas game
same
that he
amount of
scored a
targets.
99-yard touchdown, bro.
They had about the same. His longest was 73 yards last
against
season.
Dallas,
Because
right?
That's what he does.
I don't know who it was.
He did it against Dallas because he runs, bro. He outruns you, bro. That's what he's gonna do.
That's what he does.
You're not gonna win this, bro. This is my team, bro. I don't argue with Baltimore. I let you live. You're not gonna win this, bro. You want to bring
But
up yards?
Lockett had a
bro.
75.
Bro, he's not. You're
Lockett's
not gonna
long
win
of the
this.
year
bro.
was
I know what I'm talking about.
37.
I'm the
75.
Seattle fan, bro. Get out of here. Bro.
According to ESPN, Lockett's long of the year was.
Oh
37.
yeah, 37.
Yeah,
You're
he
right.
don't run. He don't run long, bro.
Looking
He's
at
just
the
gonna route
wrong
you the
thing,
fuck up.
bro.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna leave
I'm
you
just
behind
saying,
him, bro.
This team, I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of DK. I'm not a fan of DK. Okay, because all he does is run deep, throw me the ball. I'm gonna outrun this fool.
You want to track me?
That's what he says. I'm
It
real
is.
quick.
Track
I'm
me.
gonna outrun this fool.
Right?
that's not all he says. But I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? But I know what you're saying. I know he's more than what we're saying. But the main idea, bro, he's a track runner, bro. He literally
And the
ran
funny
in the
thing
Olympics.
is, can I
for
say this?
track,
The
bro.
funny
Like,
thing is, Sam Howell might be the quarterback for him.
and that's what I was saying. That's why I was
He
so happy.
might be the
And
right
you
quarterback.
guys clowned me when I said this shit. You're like, oh, Sam Howell's shit. Like, no, bro. When Sam Howell got traded to the Seahawks, I was so happy, bro.
Yeah,
But the fact that they're
he's
still
got a
sticking
cannon
with
of an
his
arm.
broken jaw, mediocre fucking quarterback is fucking insane to me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know
but
what, Justin? I'm going to
This is
say
what-
this right now before the preseason. Come week 8, when Sam Howell is leading in yards and DK is having the best year he's had in his entire career because he's leading in yards over even Tyreek Hill, because Howell is airing that fucking ball out because he's a gunslinger, We're gonna go back to this. I'm gonna bring up this
I'm
episode.
telling you, trust me.
Clip
I'm
it.
just saying. I'm
This
just
is
saying.
my team, bro. I could sit here and do this all day with y'all. I don't argue about Jacksonville. I'll be letting y'all niggas live. I'll be letting y'all niggas live with Baltimore.
Seattle folk, listen to me real careful. As a Jet fan, we put Geno down. Geno's not a bad guy. He
Nah.
definitely has had his resurgence, but it's time to put him down. Okay, let's leave that alone.
What are we saying, yo?
We saying start Hal. There's a reason why you brought him over there.
Star Howe is what I'm saying. I've been saying
Start Hal.
since
He's
they
the right
traded
guy
for
for
him.
this
Okay, all
particular
right.
team.
Star Howe.
This particular team, the way it's built and the holes that it has, it might be the best thing. Go ahead and let him air it out. For this team. Not for your team. But
Yeah.
definitely for the Seattle
Let
Seahawks.
it air the fuck up.
Not for my team. Nobody need to speak on my team.
Don't worry, you be having Dak over there soon.
No, we won't.
Dakota Prescott.
He'll be a giant.
I'll take him over there too. All right. So let me get to you, Tyler, because you are the last one left, and you've been quietly sitting there waiting on me, and I appreciate that. So
Got no
let's
problem
talk
over
about
here.
the other team in this, the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals are a team that, honestly, do we even know what we have? Because
Fuck no.
because they have guys who have been getting injured for the past few years, but they do have some talented players. So, Tyler, talk to me about this past off season and let me know whether or not I should be excited about Arizona.
No. But because going from Justin's lovely honesty about being the third best in the division, now we're talking about the fourth best in the division. So with the Cardinals, for me, it's they still have Murray, and I don't know if Murray's the man. I don't know if he's him. I don't know if he's going to be the guy for the season. He's talented, yes, but he's inconsistent. That's his problem. When he wants to show up, or not when he wants to, he shows up. He can show up for 2 games and then shit for 3 to 4, show up the next. It's one of those things. He's inconsistent. He has the talent to be a good quarterback. He just doesn't have the consistency of being a good quarterback. Hey, Mo, don't worry, trust me. I'll give you intimidating. No. I'll give it to him when I'm done. That's fine. I mean, I got a whole lot to say about the team, so I'll give it to you, Mo. Trust me. You're my duo, bud. You're my duo. I got you. So it's just me personally. I just don't think he's just too inconsistent. He's talented, too inconsistent. They also have weak wide receivers. They had weak ones as well. They did draft 2 in the draft, Harrison and Palmer.
Probably the best.
Palmer, yeah. Palmer?
No, not Palmer. I'm talking about Harrison.
Or Harrison. Okay, yeah. But say Harrison was one of the best ones. Palmer, okay. Just something to get another wide receiver in to do something. They also drafted 2 cornerbacks and 2 OTs as well. My interpretation of this was because they needed it. They needed the roles, but they've drafted so many, they don't know who's going to be the one. So for them, they're just saying, hey, we're going to pick them up. We'll keep rotating them till pray to God one fits. That's what they're going to do. That's all they're trying to do with those picks. Like I said about with Harrison, he's going to be their all-star wide receiver. And hopefully, in my opinion, maybe it was a wide receiver problem with Murray because Murray has the talent. Maybe the wide receivers were the problem. If it is, Harrison could be a good fit. Murray could start showing out because Murray has played well before. So we'll see how that goes. I think this team is really just gambling a lot to fix their problems. Because like I said, they're picking up so many players and they're just hoping someone's going to fit a role and improve them. And I'm not super ideal on the head coach as well. I wasn't aware about this. I wasn't aware about it, but the whole Eagles shift. You guys are fully aware of that scandal of tampering. That was what Justin was talking about with the Panthers.
Yeah.
Saying they're just purposely doing things to better themselves. I think that's what this guy is. I don't know if he's going to be a head coach. Like, I'm here for the Cardinals or I'm here for myself. So we'll see how that turns out. Also, my biggest thing is I just don't know what to think about the team because there's just so many different things. They have so many different roles to fill, and they have so many now other players. We have no idea how they're going to play until like halfway through the season if they're going to be even a decent team. I think they'll be the worst in their division because I think they're building something in the process of playing. So by the time we'll know anything, it'll be too late. Oh, my man. Take it.
Kyler Murray is ass.
All right, fair enough.
Ass. Just go. That's probably the biggest booty cheeks in the fucking NFL. What? He's horrible. He's horrible.
He's shown some promise. You have to admit he's shown out sometimes.
No promise to me. That first year when he won Rookie of the Year, it should have went to Gardner Minshew. That should light Justin up. It should have went to Gardner Minshew because they won, I think, the same amount of games, but Gardner Minshew had a better season. He was a Jag then. I know that one. So he wasn't picked to do that, but Kyler Murray just got it because he's Kyler Murray. But what has Kyler Murray did since then? He's had so much help. He's had DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald, right? Towards the end of his shit, right?
Fitzgerald,
right?
The very end of his career.
He had
AJ Brown,
Zach
not
Ertz.
AJ Brown.
He had AJ Brown. He's had not AJ Brown.
Not AJ Brown.
I know you're talking Hollywood Brown.
No,
Hollywood Brown.
He had Hollywood Brown, and he had
He's had so much.
the dude that came from the Bengals. Green.
AJ Green. He's had so much, bro. Kyler Murray still refuses to watch
Damn, that
film.
motherfucker had a lot of receivers.
Yes.
And he still can't do it.
And he can't do it.
That's because he's 5'2".
But they got him listed as 5'10".
You can't see over
he
the
ain't no
O-line.
5'10". He ain't no 5'10".
But also, when you that size, that don't mean just throw it up and say, "Oh, somebody will catch it."
I mean, it did work when he threw it to DeAndre Hopkins triple.
The Hail Mary.
Yeah.
It works a little bit. It doesn't.
So we're gonna talk about one
consistent with that.
I'm just saying one
That's what I'm
play,
saying.
man. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. He's inconsistent, man.
Yes.
He's had great plays.
And he don't watch
performed.
film.
Yeah.
They put that in his contract.
That you don't have to watch film.
So
Jesus.
No, they put that in his contract that he needs to watch film because he spends all his time gaming.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, something's wrong with it.
It is something wrong with that. No,
it is.
If you're performing, there's nothing wrong with it. If you're inconsistent, there's a problem.
Jared Goff just got 50
now they
million a
surrounded
year.
him with the top wide receiver in the draft, Marvin Harrison Jr. He's got Zay Jones over there.
Trey McBride.
Trey McBride.
They got another receiver.
He has James Conner. I don't know what to make of James Conner.
He's always hurt.
When he plays, he actually looks good.
Yeah, you're not
But
bad.
it's when he plays. I don't know when he's going to play. And now they have Michael Carter over there from the Jets. I'm all done on this team, man. To me, this is definitely the team that if somebody blessed me with a GM role here, I'm blowing this team up. I'm getting all draft picks. I'm doing what I got to do to rebuild it because this team is trash.
Be a good idea because the owner that passed away in 2019, they were decently solid for. I mean, towards the later years of his life, the team was on the decline. His son now took over. Apparently, the family's owned this team since like 1933 or something like that. I can't remember the year. It was they've owned the same family has owned this team for forever. And now the Suns
uniforms. I'm just saying, I like their uniforms too.
You like who uniform?
I like
Cardinals?
the uniforms, not the white and red, but when they wear the black.
You like the Arizona Cardinals uniform?
I like
the black and red's not bad.
They have the black and red.
Yeah, Mo is
They
a
got the
fucking
helmet and the
kid,
jersey
nigga.
is black. I like it.
If you do that shit on purpose, nigga, you don't do that shit. You do that shit on purpose. I'm trying to fuck with you.
No, but I like the uniform.
It's not the greatest, but it's
I
not,
like the Falcons uniform better, but I like their uniform.
not the Giants uniform.
Anything better than that Giants uniform.
So y'all like them little them Pee Wee League uniforms?
Pee Wee League uniforms.
Yeah.
I just like the color coordination.
Come August, I'll be able to just go to Winter Haven, go to a little Pee Wee League football game, and see them.
Please do.
Anything better than this? Anything's better than this.
That shit is horrible.
Come next. You know what?
Look at Justin.
You know what's gonna be good come next season?
Oh shit! Here we go.
See the way he looking at the light?
Mo's gonna have a Dakota Prescott Jacksonville Jaguar jersey.
No, the fuck
on.
I ain't.
Yes, they
No,
have
the
you
fuck.
walk.
And we got our throwbacks coming back, and we extending Trevor.
Guys, are we
How
talking
you
about the
have
Cardinals right
throwbacks
now?
When
Come
the
on.
team's
Oh.
only a
We
few
extending
seasons
Trevor,
old?
huh?
How you got throwbacks when the season's only a few? The team's only a few seasons old.
The team is 30-something years
God
old.
damn, I'm old. I remember when they came in as an expansion team. God damn, I'm old.
Are they really that old?
Like that? Yeah, they 30-something years old. It's
God.
I want to say
This
it's
shows
30
how
this
much we care
year.
about the fucking Cardinals, bro. Just want to let y'all know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, none of us care. Who cares? They're bottom four.
Yeah, we talk
Fucking
about the
come
teams
next
during the
year.
Cardinals. That should let you know how bad
Yeah.
the Cardinals are.
hey man, hey
That's why
Cardinals.
they gave him to
Cardinals
me to
fans.
research because they knew they were ass.
Yeah, Arizona fans.
I
When
had
you
the
watching
Panthers,
this, I just want y'all to know none of us care about y'all. Y'all suck. You got Kyler Murray. Fuck y'all. Y'all got Marvin Harrison, yeah, but he won't even sign his shit, so y'all can wear his jersey.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? He
He
won't even
hates
sign
y'all.
his shit.
He
What
hates
happened?
y'all like we do. Get out of here.
What happened with
All
Harris?
right. So
He didn't
let's
sign
get back
over
to the division. Okay. I won't ask you guys who you think is going to lose the division because I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Cardinals.
I won't
Next.
ask you. Well, I will ask you how do we play this off this year?
Same way last year finished.
You think it's just pretty much going to be same as last year? Just keep on rolling.
It's theirs to lose.
That's what I think.
I just think, yeah, it'll be the same, but I think it's a closer game between LA and San Francisco. Now.
I think so too. I think LA
It should be a
may
close
come
game.
in to try to fight with them a little bit. I think they'll lose, but
Yeah.
I think they'll give them a hard time.
Yeah, I think it'll be by like 3 or 7. It'll be down to the wire. It'll be really entertaining game.
Granted.
Now the Seahawks. They're gonna be the
Bro,
wild
remember,
card.
we got the AFC coming up, then, like, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
they're gonna be the wild card.
They're
That's
the
what I'm
X
saying
factor in the
because
division.
I was like, bro, watch him out.
Yeah,
bro.
if anyone's
The
going to throw a
Jaguars,
wrench in
when
it.
you talk about the Jaguars, I would literally shit on like the
No.
Jaguars.
bro, I know y'all be waiting to shit on my Jaguars, but what I'm saying is the Seahawks with
You start,
that
you
defensive
start Howell,
coordinator,
we're going to make a wild card.
with that defensive coordinator and that team, as I remember it, if anybody could throw a wrench in all that shit, it's them.
You start Howell.
I'll tell you,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I tell
you
you
are-
why I agree with you that the Seahawks should not be counted out
Hell no.
is not because I think they're going to take it over San Francisco or over the Rams. I still think they're going to come in third, just like Justin said. But the NFC South is so poor, and the NFC East is so middle of the road that the Seahawks could get a wild card even after the Rams get the wild card.
We could do with that with the
What
AFC North,
did,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
North
the
did
AFC
last
North,
time.
that almost all 4 teams made the damn playoffs. Okay. Had Joe Burrow not gotten hurt, that would have been really interesting. But we will get to that in the coming weeks because that's AFC. That's what's coming up. So with that said, I thank y'all for watching this. We're trying to give you the heads up of the NFC. We have broken it down over the past couple of weeks. We will be starting the AFC next week. Please join us again to watch it. So, everybody, as always, guys, let's keep it football. Let's keep it from the hip. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.